Now we will try to understand master slave JK flip-flop. We know that when the J and K are 1 under high clock, so in this situation what happened, due to the toggling in a clock pulse duration, here we observe that output will toggle in this duration. So it was uncertain to obtain the actual output. So here the racing problem was occurring. So due to this, the in this region the invalid situation or uncertain situation was coming. So we here use a master slave JK flip-flop. So in master slave JK flip-flop we use two flip-flops. So this first one is called master and second one is called slave. What happened here? Here we know that when we are using a JK flip-flop, if we want to get the output here or output here, we need to apply clock pulse. Okay, after a given clock pulse we will observe the output here. So if we are thinking that these are the flip-flop under given clock pulses, so when J is equal to 1, K is equal to 1 and clock, this is actually your clock, so when clock is equal to 1 also, so what happens here, this master, since master output here it will start toggling because the inputs are J and K. Now in this situation we can say that this master flip-flop, this will be on state or active state, whereas since we have one inverter connected with this clock input and this is going to the clock input of second flip-flop. So what happens, if here we have 1, so here we will get output 0. 0 means here the clock is 0. So clock is 0 means the slab will remain inactive. So this will remain inactive, or we can say this is off. So at this time since clock is 1, this slab is inactive. Okay, as soon as clock becomes 0 means after that this will become 0. So when clock is 0, what will happen here, it will 0. So 0 means here we will get 1. So when it becomes 0, it means no clock is present, so this is inactive, or we can say this is off state. So in this situation this master will inactive and we can say no output we will get here. Now in this situation when we get 1 here, it means here clock is available. Now here the previous what was the previous information here, 1. So now here J has 1, okay, and this Q, whatever this Q bar, so here this 1, what will happen when we apply the clock pulse, so the slab also toggle here, means we will get the output. So these change output are returned, means here whatever the output we are getting, this will return through this feedback path. Okay, so feedback path of this slab, this is going to this master K, but master does not respond at this, means in this situation it is inactive due to 0 clock. So that's why what we can say, in one clock period the master and slab both toggles once, avoiding the race around condition. So if we see the circuit diagram, so we have the master and slab. So we can see this is the by using this master JK flip-flop by using NAND gate. So here the clock is provided, okay, and there is one inverter, okay, NOT gate. So when here we will provide 1 and clock is high, here it will be 0. So here it will starts toggling, okay, but here we will not obtain any output, okay. In this situation we will not get any output. Now when clock will change to 0, as the inputs are J and K, okay, now it will 1, now it will become 1. Now here we will get the output, means it will start toggling. So if we see the diagram, means here we have clock pulses, okay. So when master is on or active, so in this situation we will get the output here, okay, means output will be high, and this output will be high since we are using this ACE trigger, okay. So ACE triggering we are using. So in this situation what will happen, we can say that this is not label triggering, this is ACE triggering. So as the voltage will change from high to low, so here it will reflect the output, and the output will remain high till next ACE will appear, okay. So here the master output will be available till this, and thereafter it will again start toggling. Now in case of slab, so during the high clock master is on and this slab is inactive. So when slab is inactive, so when it will be active, so when here the output of master flip flop, okay, so when it is high, so here the output will change. So here what is happening, here we can see there is a change in first change is in positive ACE trigger, and second change we are observing in negative ACE trigger. So here in positive ACE trigger, the output of master starts toggling, whereas in negative ACE, when negative is triggered, so output of slab starts triggering, and it also follows the toggling waveform. So what is happening, this is happening due to we have used the inverter, okay, we have used the inverter, that's why here the positive ACE will work and here negative ACE will work. So I hope you are understanding this master slab JK flip flop. Thank you.